Marks on, I don't know, the state of Ethereum, what's on your mind that we can do it to specific things?
From the technical perspective, all of the pieces are finally actually in place to make it viable to do the kinds of things that we've been talking about doing for a really long time, right? And I could give a few different examples of that, right? So one of them is obviously scale, right? So in 2017, CryptoKitties, 2021, DeFi, what broke all of those things is basically eventually there was so much excitement it hit against a wall of fixed usage, and then the transaction fees went to $50 and a bunch of people got angry. Layer 2s are collectively doing about 250 TPS, and with Pectra there's the upcoming hard fork in 2 weeks. The blob count will double, it'll go up to 500, and then there's a pathway to increase that to about 5,000. For layer 2s, basically, there's a pretty credible path to get to many thousands of TPS over the course of the next year or so. And for the base layer, there's been this growing research direction around basically asking how do we super optimize the L1, and in particular, how do we basically actually formalize some of our criteria in terms of preserving the network's decentralization, preserving the network's resilience, making sure that we're not just 25 servers, and then turning that into something where we actually have a very clear idea of what the constraints are so we can super optimize around them, right? And so there's a collection of EIPs that are planned for 2026 that look like they have a very plausible story for scaling the L1 gas limit by 10x. And then after that, we of course have zkEVMs, and that's a story for scaling up even higher. And so in terms of scale, we've basically 10x'd already, right? But the question is, how do we go further, and how do we improve interoperability of things that already exist, right? And so from a scale point of view, things that could not be done 2 or 3 years ago can be done now.